Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. Please do well to subscribe if you love contents like this. Christmas is around the corner and chinchin is one staple you must find in every Nigerian home. So there's no better time to bring this recipe here than now. If you're looking for the perfect chinchin recipe, then look no further. So I'll start by combining my flour and butter in a bowl and then mix everything until we have a crumbly texture. You want to do this by taking the flour and squeezing your palm, or better still, taking the flour and rubbing your palm against each other. And when you're done mixing, it should look something like this. The next step is to add all your dry ingredients. We have sugar, milk, baking powder, cinnamon, nutmeg, and milk flavor for that extra flavor. It's optional, but I do recommend it. If you can't find the powdered version of the flavor, the liquid one works just fine too. After mixing everything properly, you're now going to add your wet ingredients, which is just eggs and water, and then mix everything together. If you're using liquid milk instead of powdered milk, you're going to add that with your eggs, but bear in mind that you may have to reduce the quantity of water needed. Once you can't mix it any longer in the bowl, you're going to transfer it onto your clean work surface and knead. At this point, you may be tempted to add water, but just keep kneading, trust the process, and in no time you'll have a dough that looks just like this. After kneading, you're going to place your dough in a bowl, cover with a plastic bag, and let it sit for at least 30 minutes, just enough time to relax all the gluten that formed during kneading so that it can be easier to roll out and cut. Once your dough has rested, you're going to cut it into manageable sizes. I cut mine into 4 just so it's easier to roll out. Now take one of your dough and start rolling out. You want to roll it till it's about 1/3 of an inch thick before you start cutting. Once you've achieved the thickness you desire, take your knife, or better still a pizza cutter, and cut vertically then horizontally, or vice versa. When it comes to the size of the chinchin, I like mine on the smaller side because it's more crunchy after frying, but feel free to do what works for you. As always, the full recipe will be listed in the description box, so be sure to check it out. Let me divert a bit. So over a few weeks, this channel has grown beyond my expectation. We have over 100 new subscribers. So this is me saying thank you to everyone who has slammed that subscribe button. You mean the world to me. If you're yet to subscribe and you love content like this, then what are you waiting for? This channel is definitely for you, so don't be shy. Hit that subscribe button. And please, if you're hearing noises in the background, please ignore that. Just know that I'm doing my best to create quality content for you all. So I'm just rolling out the second dough. I like to cut out at least half of the whole batch before I start frying. That way I have a seamless workflow. If you are loving this video so far, then let me know by giving it a huge thumbs up and dropping your feedback in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. At this point, you can start heating up your oil and getting ready to fry. To check if your oil is ready, just drop one chinchin into the oil and it should float almost immediately. Then you can add the rest of your chinchin. After dropping your chinchin in the oil, mix it a bit so that you are sure that every single chinchin is coming in contact with the oil, which helps it to fry evenly. Once you've achieved that golden brown color, take it off the heat and repeat the process until you are done. And that's how easy it is to make chinchin at home. If you watch to this point, type crunchy in the comment section. Also, let me know if you will be trying this out. So friends, we finally come to the end of this video. If it was helpful, please give it a huge thumbs up, share to your family, friends and loved ones. Also subscribe to this channel so that you can see more of this. Bye for now, and I'll see you in my next one. Merry Christmas in advance, and remember, goodies always from Chidi.